Right. Sandra is the one talking to you. Sandra, where are you from? Where are you coming in from today? Colorado. Lovely. Anybody else on talking? You are talking? Where are you coming in from? Thanks for joining us. Deb just joined us. Hi, Deb. Can you hear us? Not yet. Wow. I just did Jamaica 8 times this year.
Can you guys hear us?
Is that Deb? We can hear you.
Yeah, that's Deb.
Okay, lovely. This is Chris. I know Michael's on as well.
Hey, Deb, we hear you loud and clear.
Okay, great.
Sounds like you're in the room with us.
And Ida just joined us as well. Thanks for letting us know you're here. Where are you from? It is from Dallas. Lovely. Nice to have you. Sandra's been to Jamaica 8 times this year. And this is picking up, getting there. A couple more minutes. Yes. Really, you love that. So our attendance is picking up, moving up nicely. Just wanted to make sure everybody's hearing us. I know you can see your screen. If you can, as Sandra and Ida did for us, just let us know. Just put a yes in the chat section so we know that you're hearing us and everything is fine. Have a lot going on today. We'd love for you to all hear without any issues. this is better. Just heard that my voice is coming in fuzzy. I hope this is a little bit better. Let me know. All right, thanks, James Johnson, so you can hear me fine. Right, for all of you here a little earlier, a little treat, we just did a new destination promotions video, which we haven't even released yet. We don't even have the file yet, so it's on a link on our website that we have. I'd love to share it if you get your opinions. I'm going to play it in about another minute, give a couple more people to jump on, let them know that we're here. But yeah, I think we're pretty excited about it. It says the island's absolutely great. Everyone will have a copy of it. I have your email, so we'll send it out once we have the file ready for both partners and our travel agent community. Let me just get that going.
All right, clear. One love, respect, man, okay? Peace, Jamaica. Ironman. I want the most struggle to love you by any means, baby. I'm here for you, I am ready to do your dream, baby. The love you have for me, baby, know you're a queen, baby. Absolutely, she knows just what a king means. That's why she gets what she receives, baby. And the list is fireplace, baby. Like the beautiful melody, love her, I want the best to me. Oh, I want to do treat you right. Oh, I want to treat you right. Oh, I want to treat you right. Oh, I want to treat you right. You're a queen in my heart, loving. I see you say, no hesitate, no time for games. The things you do for me, the things I do for you. It's not just how you are that makes me know. Oh, I want to treat you right. Oh, I want to treat you right. Baby, oh, I want to treat you right. Oh, I want to treat you right. When I'm loving you, and you love me, so we can be in harmony. Let's love like the sun, all the while but for eternity. The things you do for me, the things I do for you. It's not just how you are that makes me know. Oh, I want to treat you right. Oh, I want to treat you right. Oh, I want to treat you right. Baby, oh, I want to treat you right. treat you right.
Okay, great. Hope you all saw that. What do you think? Let us know. You will all get a copy of that within the next 2 weeks, just to help you fill the island. Yes, we do start officially in 2 minutes at 2 o'clock Eastern. Getting up there. Let's see, we have just the boat. Yes, picking up. I came from Madison. Nice to have you.
Hello.
We have, who's that, Tamara? Hi, Tamara.
Hi, Chris. How are you?
I am good, thank you. Tamara, thanks for joining us. Tamara is our BDM from the Atlanta, Georgia, North Carolina, Tennessee, and Arkansas region. Nice to have a Jamaica expert on, so any questions come in for the island that any of us can't answer, if you will. Put you on the spot.
Happy to be on the spot.
All right, lovely. I am CC. Okay, nice to have you. All right, so 2 o'clock, let's get started. Thanks again for everybody joining us. We know you're pretty busy, as we all are. Thanks for taking the time out to join us today, a little bit more of Jamaica, Hermosa, Cove, Royalton, White Sands, and Round Hill Resort. Pretty excited to get this year going again, the third effort of this kind. We've been pretty successful, and we, again, thank the resorts for taking the time out of their days as well, putting these presentations together and packages and presenting to our agents. Before I jump off, I am Chris Acosta of the Jamaica Tourist Board Miami Sales Office, with responsibility for U.S. sales. I'm the moderator today. Won't take too much time, just want to do some house cleaning and go through, again, just the house rules, which is, I can get there. All attendees are muted so that we don't have any interruptions while there's a presentation. Please provide questions. That's why we're here, to answer your questions, whether it's for the partners themselves or for the board. So we can, again, anything that we can get you to sell better or sell more. Those questions can be answered in your question box on the bottom of your screen, which has been done by some of the agents already. So thank you with that. It will be recorded and will be distributed to all attendees. I will be back within the next couple of days. All right, so one of the show is Hermosa Cove. Michael and Deb are online already. They'll be presenting Hermosa Cove in a few minutes, followed by Royalton, White Sands with Carrie Ann, and Round Hill will close up the show with Kershaw. Every presenter will have 20 to 25 minutes to do their presentation with a 5-minute question and answer after their presentation. Once everybody is done and everybody's still online, we'll have the opportunity to answer each question again. If not live, we'll have all the questions in our administrative thing here, and we will send the questions out to you, or the answers out to you after. All right, so without any delay, let's boot up. I'll bring up Hermosa's presentation here and get started. Let me hand over to Deb and Michael.
Hello, everyone. We're so glad you're joining us today. Can we start the PowerPoint, Chris?
Yes, I am handing it over to you now.
Thank you, sir.
Yes.
There we go. Hello, everyone. How are you today? Thank you so much for joining us. We're just so pleased that you're attending our webinar today. My name is Michael. I work in marketing here at Hermosa Cove. I'll be giving you an overview of our resort, and telling you a little bit of its unique story. With me is Elizabeth,
Hello.
who will be helping with the presentation. Deb Corver, who is one of the resort's proprietors, will also be joining us, as Chris mentioned, at the end of the presentation. She'll be able to answer any questions you might have. Deb and her husband Clayton actually conceived, designed, and built a lot of Hermosa Cove themselves. And along with Deb will be Wendy Wright, our manager. Since we're relative newcomers to the travel industry, I'm going to assume that most of you are not familiar with our property. So Hermosa Cove, it's many things. It's the newest boutique resort in Jamaica. It's 9 art-filled villas set in a tropical sanctuary. It's catching a cool island breeze in hand-thatched gazebos. It's coral reefs stretching out from a private beach. It's a gourmet restaurant with locally sourced ingredients and international flair. And it's also a cozy jerk shack down on the beach. It's private bungalows with walled gardens and glistening dip pools. It's luxury travel at reasonable rates with packages and promotions that make us an even more exceptional value. Hermosa Cove is all of these things, but more than that, for those of us privileged enough to work here, Hermosa Cove is a work of art. In fact, some people have even called it an art installation. So if you know discerning travelers who are looking for a fresh and authentic destination, if your clients are looking for an alternative to the pre-packaged resorts, then Hermosa Cove is what you've been looking for. We only opened our doors 3 years ago, yet our little establishment has already soared to some pretty impressive international success. Our executive chef, whose name is Conroy, and our signature restaurant, Christopher's, have been receiving one award after another. And this year, we hit the #1 spot on TripAdvisor's ranking of all the hotels in Ocho Rios, and we earned their Certificate of Excellence. We have hosted guests from all over the world, and they in turn have been generous enough to write us stunning reviews. So instead of me giving you our pitch for Hermosa Cove, I thought I'd let our guests tell you why they think Hermosa Cove is so special. One guest who stayed with us back in April sums up Hermosa Cove beautifully. She writes,
"We have stayed at the all-inclusives and partied with the masses. The reason that Hermosa Cove shines is this. This is a secluded, elegant, and visually stunning retreat with the advantage of easy access to and immediate escape from the bustling traditional tourist scene. The level of service, accommodations, and food are exceptional."
Reviews like that have really warmed our hearts. So let's introduce you to the property. Let's walk around. 13 years ago, Clayton Corver, who's an art collector and a retired CEO, sharpened his machete literally and began to shape 12 acres of overgrown tropical forest. The land became his canvas, and the result, as you can see, is pure art. From the villas to the restaurant, the resort is lovingly and respectfully crafted into the Caribbean landscape. On the left there you see Calabash House. The walled garden encloses a private pool, and that wraparound porch on the second level looks out over the garden to the sea. On the right, that's the lookout tower rising from Christopher's restaurant. And this is Mango Suite. As you can tell, each of our villas has its own distinct character and seems to grow out of its natural surroundings. A guest who rented Mango Suite last summer had this to say.
"We stayed in the Mango Suite, a private one-bedroom villa with pool, modern, cozy, unbelievably lush and private. When chilling by the pool, we were surrounded with gorgeous fruit trees, flowers, and the sound of nothing but nature. So serene and peaceful."
We have a total of 6 one-bedroom villas at Hermosa Cove. Each one of them has a king-size bed, a full kitchen, and a private garden. These one-bedroom villas are the ideal spot for romance or relaxation. All of our villas have private dip pools like the ones you see here, with one exception. That would be Coconut Suite, which we designed specially for guests with limited mobility. We have 3 larger villas, which accommodate 4 to 6 very comfortably. These grand villas have extensive living areas, both indoor and outdoor, oversized pools, as you can see, and those outdoor dining pavilions. This is a home away from home for larger groups, families, and friends, especially for extended stays. Pimento and Nutmeg, which you see here, have adjoining gardens. So families and friends who are vacationing together can have privacy and yet are never more than just a few feet apart. For even larger events, groups can rent out all 9 villas. Together they sleep about 30 very comfortably. This is a popular option for wedding parties, family reunions, executive retreats, things like that. It's really like having your own private seaside island village. We also offer a special rate. It's a 12% discount on renting all of the villas. And if you have an even larger party, we have access to a couple of other villas which will accommodate 20 more. Now let's look inside. Every villa from the 1 to the 3 bedrooms, they're spacious, they're comfortable, they're sumptuously furnished. The walls feature the owner's original artworks. That's Clayton's own carving above the hand chair. See it there? Along with pieces they have collected from around the world and from the best Jamaican painters and woodcarvers. Add to that flat-screen televisions, excellent free Wi-Fi throughout the property, and you see why Hermosa Cove has gained its reputation for casual elegance. All of our bedrooms feature pillow-top king-size beds and unique decorating styles. Clayton designed our bungalows with banks of windows you see on top and glass doors everywhere. So much light comes in that sometimes it's actually hard to tell whether you're inside or outside. Every villa comes with a complete gourmet kitchen, and our guests just love the flexibility this gives them. In terms of dining options, you can go to our restaurant, you can stay at home and cook, and before guests arrive, our concierge is happy to stock your kitchen with anything you want, from groceries, bottled water, snacks, to an assortment of local rums. And if you want to stay at home, but you don't want to cook, we can deliver room service right to your villa. We can even provide a guest chef to come prepare meals in your kitchen or on your poolside grill. Our luxurious, oversized bathrooms have stone showers and stained glass windows. Step outside, and the living space continues with open-air dining pavilions surrounded by lush gardens. Some of our villas even have private rain showers. Here it comes. Private rain showers outdoors. It's the perfect spot if you're headed back from the beach to wash the sand from between your toes. Speaking of the beach, let's head down to the Cove. With 2 private beaches, water sports, relaxation, it's never more than about 100 steps away. Whatever your activity level, we have you covered.
The snorkeling trip with Ryan was amazing. We got to swim in a cave, see sea urchins, sea slugs, corals, stingrays, and much more. What's better is that it was included in the price of the accommodation.
So this is Christopher's Beach. Those twin piers you see here, that's your launching pad for ocean adventure. Guests can swim, kayak, snorkel, and we provide all of the equipment and an instructor and a guide free of charge and as often as you like. I'd like to recommend a boat trip down to Laughing Waters, where a cold mountain waterfall you see on the right plunges into the warm sea. It's a fantastic spot for a picnic, and if Lipton is your boat guide, he'll be sure to entertain you with amazing stories from his life. For the eco-traveler, we suggest catching up with Mel. We call him Mel the Turtle Man. He'll tell you all about how Hermosa Cove is helping to conserve Jamaica's natural resources. And depending on the season, you can even participate in a sea turtle hatch and help save the endangered hornbill turtle. Garden enthusiasts can tour our extensive grounds and orchards. Our gardener is Jermaine. He's an expert in the island's rich flora. He likes to point out the orchids we brought down from the mountains to grow on driftwood arches. If you're a bird watcher, we have binoculars and a list of exotic species, including the protected yellow-bill Amazon parrot, which is found only in Jamaica. If you're looking for an even grander adventure, we can happily arrange an off-site excursion. Runaway Bay is not far away, and it offers some of the Caribbean's best dive and snorkel spots. The visibility is excellent, down to 100 feet or so, and even first-time divers can see stingrays, sea sponges, brain coral, and even sunken ships. Hermosa Cove makes an excellent base for exploring some of the most touted attractions on the island, the ones you see posters for in the airport. We're located just outside of Ocho Rios on Jamaica's north coast, so if you want to swim with the dolphins, ride horseback on the beach and into the water, visit the famous wood carvers at Fern Gully, or zip wire through the canopy, we can arrange tickets and transportation for you. But if your life is hectic enough already, you can just sit by the water and feel the stress melt away. After a day out exploring the island, we have spa services available en room, as this guest enjoyed, or up on our rooftop pavilion overlooking the water. If you happen to be with us on a romantic getaway, such as a honeymoon, you can end your day with a romantic dinner for two on a table in the gazebo overlooking the Caribbean at sunset. And I have to tell you all, my wife and I got to have this experience last year. I can still hear the sound of the waves lapping against that pier as the sun goes down beneath the horizon and you're left with your loved one in complete solitude over the water. It's an unbeatable experience. Gazebo dining, though, is not the only way to eat at Hermosa Cove.
The restaurant overlooking the Caribbean with Chef Conroy is a culinary tour of true Jamaica with a sophisticated international flair. We ate with our family and friends on the restaurant deck overlooking the sea. While we ate, a pod of playful dolphins just offshore decided to join us before continuing on their way.
Guests can dress up or dress down for a meal on the veranda at Christopher's. This is a dining experience that the Jamaica Observer newspaper called by far one of the best that the island has to offer. Our executive chef, Conroy, there he is, specializes in original dishes that capture the essence of Jamaica. Callaloo with Scotch bonnet drizzle, pimento smoked beef, house-made plantain chips, those are scrumptious, and of course grilled lobster. Chef Conroy was just named the 2014 Chef on the Rise by the Jamaica Observer. And Christopher's restaurant won Jamaica's Best Kept Secret at this year's Table Talk Food Awards. The kitchen at Christopher centers around this authentic brick oven. It's stoked with pimento wood and mango wood, and it was designed by Clayton Corver himself. I don't know if you've tasted pimento smoked meats, but this distinctive Jamaican wood infuses an unforgettable flavor into dishes like our house-made bacon, ribs, and pizza. The cuisine at Christopher's is based on locally produced fruits, many resort-produced fruits and vegetables, along with fresh meats and seafood from the island. And as you can see from this sample of our menu, it's very reasonably priced. Cooking enthusiasts can even arrange a lesson with the executive chef. And foodies can wander through our gardens and our orchards, and you can pick out your own ingredients to have for your next meal. That's farm to table in just minutes. Upstairs at Christopher's is the Great Hall. It seats up to 70. This is where we would host wedding receptions, business retreats, family reunions, large gatherings, also steel drum celebrations, celebrity guest chef series. And inside Christopher's, you'll find Isabella's with its locally sourced rum collection. Our made-from-scratch cocktails are prepared with freshly squeezed tropical juices. My favorite is the Jamaican Firefly. Be sure to try that one. In just a few weeks, we have a milestone coming. We're going to be celebrating the opening of our newest restaurant, the Broken Rudder. This is an open-air jerk shack. It's made almost entirely from driftwood and other reclaimed materials. It's right down on the Cove beach. And when this opens soon, it's going to serve up drinks and island fare in a casual come-as-you-are atmosphere. For guests with special interests in horticulture, there's even an opportunity to leave your mark on Hermosa Cove. Here's one of our guests with Chef Conroy planting a pineapple that bears her name. Personal touches like this make the Hermosa Cove experience truly one of a kind.
Our concierge Duke went above and beyond to make sure that our experience in Jamaica was truly one that we would always remember. From stocking the kitchen before we arrived, to setting up all of our excursions, arranging transportations, making excellent recommendations, and on his day off, took us shopping in town.
At Hermosa Cove, our mantra is, you stay your way. Every element of your time here is customizable. Dining, transportation, guided tours, spa treatments, butler service. Anything can be tailored to your desires. We do have some packages, though, which we think of as starting points for travelers with different interests. The Artful Getaway package includes guided outings to such cultural venues as the Cranbrook Flower Forest, Fern Gully Woodcarvers, Bob Marley's birthplace, the Rio Nuevo Battle Site, classes with your choice of Jamaican artists. The media include wood carving, painting, photography, jewelry making, Jamaican music, you name it, we'll arrange it. And in the evening, unwind with a sampling tour of the region's distinctive rums. You notice the last bullet point is VIP airport transportation. That is an outstanding service. They actually escort you past the long immigration lines and customs lines and chauffeur you to our doorstep in comfort. Our next package, the Natural Mystic. If you crave Irie, I think we heard that word earlier, it's the Jamaican word for inner peace, for harmony with others and with nature, then choose the Natural Mystic package. That's a Bob Marley song reference if everyone didn't catch it. Detox, de-stress with daily spa treatments, healthy, locally sourced meals, sunrise yoga sessions, a villa stocked with fresh squeezed juices, and a hassle-free trip to and from the airport. We at Hermosa Cove understand what it takes to entertain an entire family. With our VIP transportation, as I mentioned, you get to bypass all those long lines at the airport and travel to the resort in a private van. You know what that means if you have kids. And we have all of the amenities that kids love. Wi-Fi, cable TV, a DVD player, iPod docks. There's even a library of DVDs in the office. And your kitchen comes stocked with snacks and drinks, and we can help with purchasing any other groceries you want. The family package includes transportation and admission to the top excursions like Dunn's River Falls. We love the Blue Hole where they were diving into the water in the video, and the Island Village. And we can arrange transportations to Dolphins Cove, Chuckatours, Mystic Mountain, and we have a nanny service available for younger children. And if you have clients who want the whole experience, we can do all-inclusive at Hermosa Cove as well. Our Experience Jamaica package has everything, all the meals included, whether that's at Christopher's, the new Broken Rudder, dining in your villa, or a poolside barbecue. It includes tickets and transportation to local attractions of your choice, a private snorkeling tour, Caribbean cooking lessons, a sampling tour of local rums. Unlike larger resorts, we can customize your package to match your interests. So if your clients want to mountain bike through a tropical rainforest, go sport fishing for marlin, fill up lobster pots with local fishermen, just ask. And Duke, our concierge, will help plan their personal, all-inclusive Jamaican experience. Next, our romance package offers the ultimate in pampered seclusion for honeymoons and other romantic occasions. Guests will not have to lift a finger or even set foot outside their villa, unless they want to, of course. We'll take care of everything. Champagne when they arrive, a longboat trip to Laughing Waters, a picnic lunch, a couples massage on the rooftop pavilion, candlelit dinners on a private beach, nightly turn-down service, in-room food delivery at no extra charge. And of course, all of our packages are completely customizable. You can add or subtract anything you want to create your perfect romantic getaway. With the remarkable privacy and seclusion we enjoy at Hermosa Cove, there's no better site for a destination wedding. We have several excellent wedding coordinators that we work with, and they will take care of everything from the ceremony to the reception. Speaking of customization, I have to tell you this one story. One couple wanted to have an arch with the sea behind it as the backdrop for their service and for their photos. So Clayton built them the arch out of reclaimed driftwood with flowers on it and created their own wedding spot on a private part of the resort. That's the kind of customized service that we can offer. In the words of the couple, it was surreal, and it made our wedding the talk of the town. Another couple who got married at Hermosa Cove writes, do you have another slide coming, Chris?
No. You have control?
Hang with us for a second.
Yes.
It's not working on my end. Chris, would you advance to the next slide for me?
I just gave you again. You should have it. I just reset. Try again.
Thank you. Oh, try again.
Okay.
There we go.
Both of our families stayed at the resort, and we were able to rent out all of the villas for 4 nights and have the whole place to ourselves, including the restaurant. We couldn't have asked for a better place for a private, intimate ceremony and celebration.
So now that we've shown you around the property, let's review briefly what Hermosa Cove has to offer, and let's talk about booking your client's next dream getaway. Here are some of the highlights that we've mentioned in this presentation.
12 acres of oceanfront property outside Ocho Rios, close to many of Jamaica's top attractions. 9 private villas with 1 to 3 king bedrooms, walled gardens and private dip pools, flat-screen TVs, MP3 docks and excellent Wi-Fi, dine-in gourmet villa kitchens, Christopher's Restaurant and the Broken Rudder, spa services, and fully customizable vacation packages.
And so we get to the details. You see bedrooms, stories, indoor and outdoor square footages. Note how much space there is, nightly and weekly prices. Note that these are our regular non-promotional. Hello. Rates for the 3-bedroom villas, if you look at the bottom 3, can actually be rented by occupancy, so they can be rented as essentially 2-bedroom villas for a different rate if, say, you have a party of 4. We also run frequent promotions like 4th night free, and we offer discounts for longer stays and multiple rentals. Well, that's about all that I have to tell you about Hermosa Cove. If we can advance to the last slide. Chris, you want to click that for me? There's one more. There we go. Thank you. Well, that's all I want to share about Hermosa Cove. As a special thank you to all of our listeners for attending our webinar today, we would like to offer you an additional 5% commission if you book by December 15th for travel before October of 2015. Just use the code you see on the screen when you call or email. And with that, I'll turn it over to Deb and Wendy to answer your questions. Thank you all.
Well, we're excited that you've joined us at the webinar. Chris, do we have any questions that have come through?
Okay, I am looking at, just pulling up, didn't want to disrupt the presentation anymore. So let me start to get some questions coming in. I see a couple coming in here. I'll just read them out and you can answer the questions. Is that fine?
That's fine.
Okay. Are there special rates for agents who want to visit? This comes from Elaine Henriquez.
You were asking if there's a special rate for just the travel agent to come, or agent rate. We typically give the same rate that we have, unless they're just doing a site visit. Of course, we can make some special arrangements.
Okay. And the second question is Hermosa Cove available through tour operators?
Yes, it is.
Any that you want to highlight?
Anything that we'd like to highlight regarding tour operators, or just regarding Hermosa Cove?
Well, which ones will carry you? Or would you just like to have that information sent at a later time?
Yeah, we would discuss the commission with them at that time if they would like to contact Wendy.
Okay. The same question, the same person asking tour operating inventory. I didn't see the mango suite.
Pardon, Chris?
No, somebody asked me, they didn't see the mango suite.
I'm sorry, would you repeat that, Chris? What about the mango suite?
They didn't see the mango suite.
Oh, yeah, the mango suite photo did not come up. I saw that.
Okay. Are there any villas or suites that will sleep 4 adults?
Yes, the 3 bedrooms can be rented for 4 people, and it has, they have their own bathrooms. There's actually 4 bathrooms in that villa. One downstairs is a guest bath, so they could even separate if they wanted to, but there's 3 bathrooms upstairs, and it's 3 bedrooms.
Okay. A couple more questions about tour operators, so I guess we'll have to put that information together and send out to the event. There's some interest there.
Yeah, if we can.
Okay.
Yeah, if we can handle the tour operators one-on-one, they can contact us.
Okay. Will there be a fan trip planned for Hermosa Cove anytime soon, and will we have a rewards program to introduce if able? I guess that's a question for us, and we will package that information as well. How many restaurants, and is this resort all-inclusive, although there are kitchens in the villas?
All of the villas have kitchens, and the restaurant, you only saw a small portion of the menu because we do customize, like for vegetarians, and chef always has special features that are fresh. And then we do have always a standard menu with pastas and beef and that type of thing.
Okay. How much would it be to hire a private cook at Hermosa Cove?
It is $25 US per meal.
Okay.
And that person would do the shopping for whatever is required, and they would come and prepare the entire meal in the villa. Just to also mention, we do have guests sometimes who want to have a private lesson, so we can also arrange for the chef or the cook to do that lesson in their villa.
Okay. How much do you charge for private transfers? And what company?
Private transfers.
For private airport transfers?
Yes.
It's $100 each way, And just as an addition, our packages include transportation to and from the airport.
Okay. And this one says, okay, for mobility impaired using a walker. I guess they're talking about accessibility.
Yes, we can. Persons with limited mobility can easily maneuver themselves through one of our villas, which is Coconut Suite.
Okay. And I guess this is just a shout out. Carl Johnson says, wow, twins are breathtaking.
Sorry, I didn't get that, Chris.
No, I said Carl Johnson was just giving a compliment saying the twins are breathtaking.
Oh,
Okay.
thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Okay, all right. We have to break off here and save some of these questions until after next presentation or after time for questions for Hermosa is up. I know Carrie Ann has joined us. But we can get back to the questions if you're still here after the last presentation.
Okay, thank you so much. And
If not, we'll still package them out to you for you to give us the answers and we'll send back to the agents.
very good.
All right. Again, thank you very much for being a part of this. I know it was much appreciated on this side, and I'm sure by the agents as well.
Thank you so much.
Thank you too, Chris.
Thank you. All right. We have
Thank-
Carrie Ann. No. Carrie Ann,
Hello,
you there? Hi, Carrie Ann here.
are you hearing me?
I'm hearing you.
Hi everyone, how are you?
Okay. So, yeah, we're here. So, Carrie Ann, what do you want? Do you want to pull up anything in particular?
Pardon me?
We didn't get anything from, did you want me to pull up a website or anything in particular?
Yes, sure, www.royaltonresorts.com, click on White Sands.
Mm-hmm.
That's not it. That's actually not our site.
Okay, so which one is it, Royalton?
Resorts, www.royaltonresorts.com, go back, .com, Just click on royaltonresorts.com. Are you on? I think it's coming up. That's it. That's it.
All right, I'm going to hand over to you so you have control.
Okay. Oh, gotcha. Okay. First time with the webinar, guys. Let's see if this works. Okay. So once again, welcome to everyone. You're looking at the website for the fabulous Royalton White Sands in Jamaica. We're on the border of Montego Bay and Falmouth. We are almost 1 year old. We opened last year, November 15. We are a modern, contemporary, all-in luxury concept hotel. We have a great brand. It not only is available, I have access to in Montego Bay, Jamaica, but also in other destinations such as Punta Cana and opening soon in Mexico. But you can always go on the website and you can check out that information. But I will concentrate today predominantly on Royalton White Sands, Montego Bay. All right? So it's a family luxury hotel. So it's best of both worlds. Now, it's not like some of the other brands where you have children on top of children. We have 5 swimming pools. We have 4 swimming pools in which kids are not in that swimming pool daily. We have 1 swim-up bar, swim-up infinity pool, which is actually an adults only. And we have the children's facility, the water park, with 12 water slides separated from where all the other pools are. So really you do not see the kids unless you're dining at times. And again, we have a whole array of restaurants. So you're not going to just have buffet. We have redefined the all-inclusive concept. Basically, we're catering to the modern traveler. Whatever it is that you need, we have it. For instance, Wi-Fi is something that people are requesting. They require to stay in touch with their family members or their businesses. Well, we offer complimentary Wi-Fi throughout the entire resort, be it pools, beach, bars, restaurants, you name it, Instagram, Facebook, Twitter, right at your fingertip. We have that available. We have our special Royalton app, which means if you have an iPhone or Samsung Galaxy, whatever, you may download the Royalton app and you can make free international calls to USA, Canada, and most of Europe. And again, there's no hidden charges once you're checking out. So that's a big, big, big USP for us. We also have, as I mentioned before, the free Wi-Fi. We also have the USB recharge station and the Bluetooth speakers in your room, so you can always play your favorite love songs or any songs that you want. You have it right there available for you. What is also unique for our property is our all-in sports. We have a unique sports bar that opens up at 11 until 3, and you can have all your hot dogs, hamburgers, chicken wings, you name it, and premium bar all night long. Plus, you have guaranteed sports. So wherever in the world there is a sport that a game that you'd like to see, you can have it on once we have 24-hour notice. So we have that IT capability. Again, we're catering to the modern traveler. Okay? Any questions so far?
Let me look for you.
Any questions so far? I'm not hearing you.
I have to pull up, Carrie, let me just look. Sorry.
Sorry?
No, I'm looking.
No, I'm saying, do you have any questions so far?
Yes, that's what I'm saying. I'm looking.
Oh, gotcha.
So we have Carrie Ann, she's awesome. Do you serve premium beer? Do you serve premium beer or just Red Stripe?
Well, Red Stripe is signature for Jamaica. So that's what we serve.
Okay.
Red Stripe Light.
Okay. Are all rooms ocean view?
The majority of our rooms are in fact ocean view rooms. We have 16 categories, starting from the lead category being a luxury room. Then you also have a luxury connecting for those families that want to travel. Then we have luxury ocean view rooms, luxury ocean view diamond club rooms, and luxury ocean view connecting rooms. Following that, we have the most unique family jacuzzi suite. You'll not find any of this kind at the moment on the island, and you can always, after the webinar, you can feel free to play around the website. You can check and see some of the rooms. The luxury jacuzzi family suite, maybe you can go into it for me, Chris. You can see you have 2 bunk beds. As you enter, you have a king bed, you have a pull-out bed, and you have 2 bunk beds, and you have a separator. So the kids can be actually in a semi-room. It's not really a room, but that's where the bunk beds are, so you can close them out. Parents can have some privacy. There's a huge bathroom with a rain shower, you have jacuzzi, double face basin. It's really huge, great for a family of 6, ideally, and they also have the most amazing ocean view. So we have 8 of the family jacuzzi suites. They go very, very, very quickly because once you see the visual of this room, I'm telling you, most families, they actually book this, okay? Then we go over to, we have brand new rooms that we built from scratch. And many of you may have known that this hotel was Trelawney Beach and then also Starfish. But it's not a renovation as in we paint and change furniture. It actually is a transformation. All our restaurants are built from ground zero. All our pools are built from ground zero. All the facilities, spa, sports bar, coffee shop, entertainment areas, all brand new. So from the lobby going back to the ocean, our company actually, basically they demolished the entire grounds and they rebuilt from scratch. The only thing that we kept was the main building, that's the luxury jacuzzi, luxury rooms, the luxury ocean view, luxury connecting, and the family jacuzzi suites. That all of those rooms are found on the main building. So from lobby going back, all brand new. Okay, so we have a lot of categories to offer, and most of our rooms are ocean view rooms.
Okay, you want to take one more question?
Well, just to add, I started going to the new buildings. New buildings, you have the luxury jacuzzi rooms, luxury jacuzzi swim out suites. We also have the luxury presidential rooms, luxury presidential swim out suites. And we are one of the only hotels in Jamaica that has so many presidential suites. In fact, we have 16 of those. Then it goes to another step. We have the honeymoon suite. We have 12 of those. We have honeymoon swim out suites and honeymoon suites. And we have the coveted chairman suite. I mean, this is like a two-story building, unlike any other top room you've seen on the island. It definitely is our signature room, is the chairman suite. All right. We'll move on to another amazing feature offering that we have, which is very unique. We have our Diamond Club. Some hotels may say preferred club. Now, Diamond Club category is applicable to some of our ocean view rooms, not many, only approximately 20 of our luxury ocean view rooms are in fact coded as luxury ocean view Diamond Club. But then we have all the new rooms, as I just mentioned, the luxury jacuzzi suites, luxury jacuzzi swim out suites are all Diamond Club. All our presidential suites are Diamond Club, and our honeymoon suites are Diamond Club, so it's a chairman suite. Now, what is a Diamond Club and what does that entail? This is an exclusive access to our Diamond Club lounge with premium drinks, snacks, and a full-service business center. You have personalized check-in and check-out. You also have pillow menu, selected premium drink menu available in lounge. You also have daily continental breakfast served in the lounge, upgraded room service menu, complimentary drink on check-in, late check-out. We also have luxury amenities in the room. You also have evening hot and cold hors d'oeuvres and afternoon snacks, including decadent desserts. Minibar restocks daily, robes and slippers in all rooms. 10% discount on spa treatments and hairdresser. Dedicated room locations. You also have private butler. And this is the highlight, really, of booking a Diamond Club category room. We also have an exclusive beach area with cabanas and your own bar. So a dedicated bar and water service. And you have a distinctive wrist bracelet that also identifies you as an ultra VIP. So you are a Diamond Club guest. It doesn't get any better than that. Any questions so far?
We have a couple more. The sports bar hours.
Sports bar opens up at 11 and closes at 3 a.m. in the morning. So it's a semi-disco as well at night. It converts. We open it up. We have the drinks flowing by the entertainment plaza because the sports bar is, you know, small and cozy. However, we have the ability to really have a lot of entertainment at night because the entertainment plaza is right on the outside of the sports bar with a lot of seating area. In fact, our nightly shows for the kids, whether it be at 8 o'clock for the kids or 7 o'clock, depending on the day, then we have the nightly shows at night. It's by the entertainment plaza. And some days of the week, we will have floating musicians. So sometimes you're by the martini bar, close to the restaurant areas, and there is a guitarist or a saxophonist or whatever playing for your listening or dancing pleasure. while you dine or you're waiting to dine, whatever it is, or you're just hanging out in that area. And then you have a double whammy of the show time that actually begins at 9 or 9:30.
Okay. And do you need to make reservations at the restaurants?
Okay. Let me just name the restaurants. We have the Hunter's Steakhouse, which I believe is my signature restaurant. You get the best steak. I mean, be it a ribeye or a tenderloin, you can have it, or an amazing snackle. And that restaurant, you do not need to make reservation. Actually, we have a pager system. So once you go there earlier, they give you a pager, and then you can actually say what time you prefer, whatever. They buzz you when they're ready. The restaurants open at 6 p.m. The next restaurant is the Italian. That one as well, you do not need to make reservations. And then we have the Zen. So some of you may say Zen is obviously a Japanese restaurant. Some refer to it as teppanyaki, and some say hibachi. Okay? So obviously, for the obvious reasons, those tables are specific seating, so you can't add or you can subtract, but you can't add, you can't make it bigger, you can't move them. Therefore, we require reservations for that restaurant. Obviously, we have the sports bar, as I mentioned earlier on, for those who want to go and party and get drunk and sober. Then you can have your fries or your chicken wings or your hamburgers even at 3 a.m. in the morning. We also have our main buffet that opens up for breakfast, lunch, and also dinner. Every Monday night, we also have some of our a la cartes open, and nonetheless, we have an amazing beach party, which also caters for dining pleasure.
Okay. Is transportation provided here also, and if so, is VIP available? And do you have a wedding package?
Okay, transportation. Yes and no. We do not include transportation, let's say, as a included offering, but remember, every tour operator has their own contract with their own DMCs. We, however, have our own DMC, and you must take note of this. Our own DMC, as in Blue Diamond Hotels and Resorts / Sunwind Travel Group. The DMC is Nexus Tours. Be sure to go on the website and check it out. Actually, Nexus Tours is now the largest DMC in the Caribbean. Might not yet be the largest in Jamaica, but certainly in Mexico against the other competition, Amstar and the others. So check it out. So obviously, you'll get great pricing if you also combine Nexus Tour for your transportation for your clients. If you're booking through, for instance, Vacation Express, I can assure you it's Nexus Tours. If you're booking with Sell-Off Vacation, it's Nexus Tours. If you're booking with Sunwing Travel Group, it's going to be Nexus Tours, just to give you an idea.
Okay. Are there any fees for motorized activities, and what is offered?
Pardon me?
Any fees for motorized activities, and what is offered?
Okay, we have motorized water sports, no jet skiing or parasailing, obviously, so the kayaking, and we have also like scuba lessons and so on available, kayaking and the snorkeling and things like that, we have that available. But that is, all of those are additional costs.
Okay. There is a question about construction, a couple of questions about construction, if you want to say anything on that.
I will not elaborate on construction, but we're a growing company, and I say, you know, as I go to bed tonight and wake up tomorrow, we're going to acquire something new, or we're going to think about something new, because we are definitely innovative. We have on the plan, in the plans, in the very near future, to expand our facility. I cannot quote you on the number of rooms, but I can tell you that what we're going to come with is definitely what our clients, what our consumers are asking for. Bigger rooms, spacious rooms, too much rooms, more restaurants, things like that, more pools, and so on. So it's good, better, best, and we're going up, 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 and away. So stay tuned. An official press release will be distributed to our tour operators and our travel agent partners and the Jamaica Tourist Board, of course. So you will have full detail at that time.
Okay.
But in the very near future.
All right. I have comments from Debbie about clients coming in on December 22nd. I'll send that to you in a message. I don't think we need to.
No problem.
Carl Johnson is sharing the love, saying again, very beautiful. And I have something from Johnny as well. I will share that in a private message.
Okay.
Right, and Connie is asking how many restaurants on the property.
Sorry?
How many restaurants are on the property?
Five. Right. So remember, the Hunter's Steakhouse, Zen Restaurant, which is Japanese, the buffet, the Italian restaurant, and the sports bar.
Mm-hmm.
And just to add, I know you didn't ask the question, but we will be noted as the best family all-in luxury, all-inclusive hotel, because not only do we have 12 water slides, but we have the most amazing kids club that you'll never see anywhere else on the island. I mean, once you go to the kids club, first of all, the opening hours and the closing hours is so convenient for those of us who want to feel as if we're on a romantic getaway, so we just drop the kids off and forget about them. The kids club opens up 8 a.m. and closes at 8 p.m. So think about it. You can have a romantic dinner at 6, complete at 8, and pick your kids up. It's really, really, really an amazing deal. And guess what? The best part is there's no additional charge for that. And it gets better. No other hotel in Jamaica accepts kids in their kids club with no additional costing from age 2. We are the only hotel in Jamaica that offers daycare for kids from age 2 up to 12. Once you get into the kids club, you have the most amazing supervisors and programs for all ages. We also have like 30 flat screen TVs, touch screen TVs in different languages. We have our interactive football game going on, the arts and crafts session. I mean, it's so amazing. I mean, we also have our signed deal with Disney with our Max and Ruby and the Mike the Night Kids character. So and they also meet and greet, photo ops, and they have their shows on particular days. So it's definitely children oriented, but again, it's not too much. You know, this is happening over by the kids club, by the water park. So it's not interfering with those that want to have that romantic moment, adults only moment, hideaway, you name it. We have everything for everyone.
So second draw.
Hello?
Okay. Yes, we're here. Sharon, Patricia, Renee, Debbie, and Sylvia are asking for more information on seeing room categories, and I guess we just want to see more information on the property and on the resort. So I guess that's something that we can package and send out.
Remember, say for your own or mute, you know.
Pardon?
Okay.
For your own, not mute, because you have to listen to them.
Okay. I guess we're getting some feedback from somebody else. Let me try to mute.
Okay. Okay, so Chris, not a problem if there, I don't know, do you want me to send you information? We have all the categories listed, however, on our website. It's under accommodations. So Chris, you want to click on accommodations?
You there?
Beautiful.
Okay, I'm going to hand back over to you so you can click through while you present.
I'm trying to scroll down and do all kinds of stuff. Let me see if I, oops, I'm gone, I'm lost.
You should have it.
I don't know what I just did.
I'll just do it, that's fine.
Get on your own, go to connect to webinar. I don't know what I did. Oh no. Online, no. I'm hearing you, but I'm not on the webinar thing again. Let me say go to meeting.com. Nope.
Okay, Karen, I think we'll just package that information and send it out to everyone if we have.
Yeah. Okay, so you're seeing, but you're on it now. You're seeing.
Yeah, we're
the rooms
seeing it,
You're seeing the luxury rooms that you can click on. Remember, if once you go on the website, you see the different categories. The luxury room, as I mentioned, they're on the main building. Luxury connecting, luxury ocean view room, luxury ocean view connecting, Remember I mentioned the 8 family suites. Look out for those. Those are very, very hot and limited. As you go into the new buildings, the Diamond Club rooms, you have Diamond Club Luxury Ocean View Room, Diamond Club Connecting Luxury, Diamond Club Jacuzzi Swim Out Suites, Diamond Club Jacuzzi Rooms, the Diamond Club Presidential Suites, Presidential Swim Out Suites, Diamond Club Honeymoon Suites, and Diamond Club Honeymoon Swim Out Suites, and the Chairman Suite. So you have the option of seeing the floor plan, okay? So you can click on the floor plan and you can actually see the room.
Okay. All right. Before we close, we have 2 more minutes here. I guess 2 more questions that came through. Is there a fee for the Diamond Club? And what, a little bit on the meeting space?
A little bit on the
meeting space. The mic space. Mm-hmm.
Okay. There is a cost at the moment, $35 per person per night for Diamond Club if you did not purchase a Diamond Club room. However, because we want to maintain the exclusivity of the Diamond Club offering, we prefer if you book the category. So if you book any of the suites I mentioned, or the Diamond Club Luxury Ocean View room, you are entitled to all the butler, the private check-in, late check-out, drinks on arrival, things like that, a private beach, Diamond Club Lounge, your hot and cold hors d'oeuvres in the evenings, your continental breakfast in the mornings, your pillar menus, and so on, okay? So the idea is to look out for any category that says Diamond Club and try to upsell those rooms to your clients.
Okay. All right. I think that's our time for Royalton. Again, thank you very much. We have a ton of questions here that we can send to you to get them answered.
No problem.
Agents.
Awesome.
All right. Thank you again.
Okay. My pleasure, everyone. Take care.
All right. So now we go to Round Hill Resort. And Karisha, are you here?
Yes, I'm here.
Okay. All right. So a little low. I'm going to bring up your presentation here and over to you.
Thank you.
All right. All right. You should have control.
Okay, perfect. Can I go begin now?
Yes, all you.
I'm getting a little bit of thumping in the background.
All right, let me one second. Okay, should be fine now.
Thank you very much, Chris. Good afternoon, everybody, and welcome to our webinar. I'm here to present to you one of Jamaica's classic resorts, which is a 5-star luxury boutique hotel. We have been around since 1953, and don't let our age fool you. We are one of those luxury properties that can accommodate all types of travelers. And let me just see here. Great. So here we go now. All right. We're a type of luxury properties that can accommodate all types of travelers, including families, honeymooners, retreats, weddings. We're very, very big on weddings. And I'll be running you through a good presentation on our property, and of course we'll be asking questions afterwards. So the image that you're looking at right now is actually our lobby area, which was renovated last year. And as you walk down to our lobby, the picture at the bottom will show you the great ocean view that you would have from the lobby as well as your rooms and your villas. We're 30 minutes away from the Sangsters International Airport in Montego Bay, and we can arrange private airport transfers for all our guests to and from that airport. There is a cost for that transfer, and it's based on the number of persons that will be traveling. If you do have clients that will fly into Kingston, we are able to arrange transportation from Kingston just as well. Now, the first category, or the leading category that we start off with, is our oceanfront rooms. These rooms are located in the Pineapple House, and in the Pineapple House we have 36 rooms. There are 18 upstairs and 18 downstairs. Rooms can be had with either a king bed or 2 double beds. It can also be connecting if you have a family that is traveling. Additionally, these rooms were redesigned by one of our owners, who is Ralph Lauren. He owns a villa here at Round Hill. Each room offers you approximately 460 square feet of space. The downstairs rooms have a balcony or patio, so you have that extra space to sit outside, whether you want to have a drink, whether you want to watch a sunset, or if you want to have dinner outside. That patio area offers you that space. With the rooms that are upstairs, there is no patio, but you do have a sitting area with your windows, that open all the way out. And this allows you to have a great ocean view, as you can see from this picture here. The next category of accommodations that we have are our villas. This is the majority of our accommodations. Our villas, they range from 2 bedrooms up to 6. They are categorized as classic, luxury, as well as deluxe. And of course, what you're looking at here is one of our 2-bedroom deluxe villas. What you'd have in a villa would be 2 bedrooms, 2 living rooms, and 2 bathrooms. So each person who will be occupying the villa has their own private area. Of course, there is one pool to the villa, which a guest can rent in its entirety, so they'll have the private pool, or they can rent just a villa suite, and they would have a semi-private pool. Of course, all the villas are staffed, so you have your housekeeper, your cook, and your gardener. Your cook will prepare and serve breakfast for you every morning in the villa, and this is at an additional cost, as all meals are at an additional cost. So your lunch and dinner then would be in the restaurant, or you can have it in the villa through room service. As I mentioned, all the villas are privately owned. The decors vary. So looking at, this is our second villa, which is a 3-bedroom luxury villa. And you notice the difference. And the setting and the layout is also different. So you have your pool, which is below the villa itself. And then above, you have your lovely, spacious bedroom and living room. If you are traveling with a family, then you are able to have connecting suites. The villas offer you more space. For example, a 2-bedroom villa offers you approximately 2,400 square feet of space. That's taking in the bedrooms, the living rooms, the bathrooms, as well as the kitchen. While the kitchen is there for the cook to prepare breakfast, unfortunately, or guests staying in the villas, we don't permit cooking for liability reasons. However, if you wish for us to stock the villa with snacks or beverage or different food items for the kids, then we can go ahead and do that. So this is also another look of our villa. So as you can see, our villas are very unique in setting as well as size. This one is represented as a 4-bedroom luxury villa as well. You notice at the bottom we have a great outdoor rain shower, and the decor is based on the owner's taste and what they like. You will notice that the image to the bottom left-hand corner, that's the living room area, living and dining area. And of course, with all the villas, you have a great ocean view. As I mentioned, you have lots of space, so if you have your client that loves lots of space, then the villa options would be best for them. This is an awesome image. So this is showing you breakfast, or what breakfast can be like in a villa. So just picture yourself sitting on this lovely terrace area, having a delicious breakfast prepared by your own villa cook, looking out onto the ocean. And just to mention that if you're in the oceanfront rooms, your breakfast can be had in the room through room service, or you go to the restaurant. Now, here at Round Hill, food is one of our main items that everybody goes crazy over. And this is enhanced by the fact that we have an organic vegetable garden at the top of the hill. And once you go on our website, you click on roundhill.com, you are able to see the layout of our property. as to where everything is. There's a floor plan for all the villa rooms. With the organic garden, it's a 1 acre. Within that, you have your cherry tomatoes, you have your basil, mint, callaloo, lettuce, quite a number of herbs as well as vegetables that enhances the meals prepared by our chef, who is also a James Beard winner. This is our executive chef, and you can see from the produce in his hands, and you will get to see also produce from the garden as well as what the garden looks like. Every Monday night, we have our beach barbecue. Friday night, we have our Jamaica night buffet. On a Wednesday, we have a Caribbean curry buffet, and then we have our farm-to-table dinner, which is Thursdays and Sundays. So we have different dining venues to create a different atmosphere for all our guests who dine with us. And not because I work here, but the food is just absolutely superb. Afternoon tea is an amenity that's complimentary for all our guests. And this is served in the Rosserman Cocktail Bar between 4 and 5 p.m. As it relates to meals, we do have 3 options for meal plans. Guests can book MAP meal plan, which is breakfast and dinner, FAP meal plan, which is breakfast, lunch, and dinner, as well as an all-inclusive option. There's nightly entertainment, which varies each night that you're here. It could be the calypso band, steel band, a jazz duo, a full reggae band, or even a floor show, as the picture represents right here. To our amazing spa, this is located in an 18th century guest house, and it offers, it's a 10-acre lawn property. The spa is there. You have your fitness center, beauty salon, and what we're doing now is expanding on the fitness center by building a huge, a bigger fitness center with a pavilion for yoga services. Should you wish not to go to the spa, then the treatments can also be done within the client's rooms. So this is going to be our new fitness center, as you can read there. It's going to be 2,300 square feet of space, fitness center, as well as the yoga pavilion. It will be an area where we can also continue hosting events, whether it's a cocktail party or a small wedding ceremony. Activities at Round Hill, there are 23 pools out of from 27 villas, and then we have a main pool. The main pool is first for guests who are staying in the Pineapple House. It offers 3 sections. So you have your double-edged infinity pool, going to cascades down below into a spa pool, and at the top portion, you do have a kiddies pool. So we do accept children of all ages. Additionally, there's water sports activities, and the non-motorized activities are included once you're staying here. And there will be kayaking, glass bottom boat, snorkeling, paddle boats, and the motorized ones would be like scuba diving, they take you out, catamaran cruise, water skiing. We also have golf at our nearby property, which is Trial. That's the golf course that we send all our guests to. Very challenging course, and it's only 15 minutes away. Additionally, on property we have tennis from 5 different courts, 2 of which are flooded for night play. And the bigger picture that you're looking at here is our own private beach. Very spacious, because most of our guests, because they have their own private pool at their villa, then the beach is never crowded. There is also food service as well as beverage service at the pool. Just going back to the accommodations, complimentary Wi-Fi is offered throughout the property, in the rooms in the villas, as well as in the lobby area and the library. For a kids club, there's a wide variety of activities, and the kids club is open from 9 a.m. to 5 p.m. each day. It is complimentary and it is supervised by our well-trained supervisors. Nanny service is an amenity that is offered as well, and this is at an additional cost, just a minimal cost of $10 per hour. The activities range from art and craft, movie time, and you have t-shirt painting, face painting, and right here the image shows you of two kids trying to learn how to make a basket from scratch. So they're indoor games as well as outdoor games. The Kids Club is, however, split into two because of a different age range. So you have one section catering for children ages 3 to 6, and the child has to be potty trained to be on their own in the Kids Club. And then you have the next section, which is from age 7 up to 12 years old. Weddings is one of our major group business, and what we offer is a customized event where we ask the clients to provide us a little bit of information as to what they're looking for, and we have a wedding planner on site who will assist them in creating a memorable occasion. We are also known for romantic getaways, and there are quite a number of venues for all the events as it relates to weddings and meetings. So meetings and incentives are also another one of our group business that we offer space for. And these are our current winter offers. For example, if you're staying with us for a minimum of 4 nights, then you would get a $200 resort credit. Staying for 7, you will get 2 nights free. And this is for all types of travelers. And then you have our honeymoon package, which is called One Love, where you get breakfast in bed, a couple's massage, as well as airport transfers from Sangsters International. And these are the faces of some of our staff members who've been with us over the years. The gentleman in the blue blazer, he's been with us for 42 years. So you can imagine that you're not just coming to a resort, you're actually coming to be a part of our families. We have staff members who've been here 10, 15, 20 years. So you can just imagine the hospitable place that you're coming to. So your guests will really, really be served quite well. Additionally, there's the Montego Bay VIP service that we advocate. It's a very, very good service for all your clients to be fast-tracked so they can get here quicker to enjoy all the facilities and services that we have. And especially if they're flying in on a private plane, we can also arrange airport pickup for them. And as you're familiar with Jamaica gets all right. So powdery white sand beaches, lush tropical foliage, and breathtaking vistas. That's what Jamaica is all about. So I just want to say thank you so much for listening and being a part of the webinar. And if anybody has any questions, I'll be happy to answer. Any questions, Chris?
I was on mute. Hello? Let me pull some questions up and get you going. Is Round Hill accessible? I think that's for wheelchair and walkers.
No, we're not. Because of the landscaping, it's on a peninsula, and the peninsula sort of runs down, so it actually isn't, no.
Okay. There's a question for the tourist board in regards to, I guess we'll send out an advisory to the database for this webinar.
You're welcome.
There's a question about how long must one stay for the various packages?
I'm sorry, how long what?
Must one stay for the various packages?
Well, they can stay as long as they wish. There's one package that is for 4 nights. There's one for 7 nights, because average stay for a guest is usually 4, excepting for the holidays. Some persons can stay for 3, and the rates that we offer are pretty competitive, starting from 3 nights and up.
Okay.
And just to mention, if somebody's staying for 14 nights, then the 7 for 5 would be in effect. And at that point, they would get 4 nights complimentary for staying for 14 nights.
Okay. Do you offer 24-hour dining options?
No, we don't. Dining for our guests really have not requested that service. So dining is between 7:30 a.m. and it ends at 10 p.m. Most of our guests really go to bed as of Well, they finish dining at about 10 o'clock, and after that they just really hang out at the bar and listen to music or have conversations with their friends or with the staff, and after that it's bedtime.
Okay. And where exactly are you located?
We are actually located on the western side, 30 minutes out of the town of Montego Bay, as in going on your way to Negril.
Okay. Okay, here's a question I'm sure you're used to. I guess somebody has a client that wants to sell an experience and wants to know if this is where it was filmed.
You sound a little bit muffled, Chris. Sorry. Go ahead again.
No, I said this is a question you might be used to. Somebody, I guess, has a client that wants to sell an experience and wants to know if this is where the movie was filmed.
Well, this is where Stella got her groove back. So I guess if they want to get their groove back, then of course we can book a private villa for them and all the services involved.
Okay. Do you have any pictures accessible to agents for their personal websites or agency websites?
Sure we do. There is a section on our website where they could go and click, it's roundhill.com, and once they click on photos and video, then they can see images of the property or additional images of the property. If they also go to villas and guest rooms and click on the property map, then they would see more so of the villa images as well as the floor plan.
Okay. I don't know if you still have access, but can you show the winter escape slide again?
Sure. You gave me back control?
Let me do that. Yes, you have it.
Here it is. So the winter escape, stay for the fourth night is free, and they get also an additional $200 resort credit. And this is applicable to all accommodations booked, whether it's the oceanfront rooms or the private villas.
Okay. I'm just letting the agents know on.
There are, however, blackout dates during that winter period, especially for the holidays. The valid dates are from January 4 until April 15, but in between that, there are 3 holidays, which is Easter, spring break, and President's Weekend, when that package is not applicable.
Okay. And which tour operators are you affiliated with?
We're affiliated with Classic Vacations, Bonatel, Travel Impressions, MLT, Pleasant Holidays, Flight Center, and that will be, yeah.
Okay.
Oh, I'm sorry, Ultimate Jet Vacations as well.
Okay. Any shuttle services in and around town from the resort?
We have a shopping shuttle that leaves at 10 a.m. in the morning and takes our guests into town for shopping and then takes them back. That's the only complimentary transportation service that we have.
Okay. And, okay, last 2 questions is, are they able to have small events like fashion shows?
The space for that, based on how I know a fashion show is usually goes, would not be, we don't have a space for that, no.
Okay. And this is question coming in. Do they offer site inspections and travel agent rates?
We do. The request can be sent to me. The offer is based on the time of year and the number of persons. And for the site inspection, yes, we do. You just sent me the request, and I will check our availability and then confirm.
If you want to share that that email address with everyone.
Which one?
Your email address that they can send a request to.
Oh, sure. It's KERIS as in sugar, HA. As you can see, where it says names, it's my first name.
Mm-hmm.
There it is, Carisha@roundhill.com.
Okay, just typing that into the chat so everybody will get that as well. And I'll give, I know Deb is still online, I'll give Deb the opportunity to do the same, that we can share information, everybody can ask Deb the questions for Hermosa, and also I'll share with, for Carrie-Ann as well.
Sure. Great, well thank you for joining in. Are there any more questions, Chris?
Let's see. No, I think that's it for now.
That's it?
We'll package everything and send out the agents as well. You know, if you still want to stay on, I know Debbie's still on. I'm going to unmute her and get back to some questions since we still have agents engaged and still asking questions. So I'll go back to some of her questions, and if any will come in for Round Hill, we'll get back to those. So I'll do 2 for Hermosa, check if there's any news for Round Hill, and we'll do it like that until we have no more interest.
Okay.
All right. So, Debbie still here?
Yes, I am.
All right, so let's get back to where... Is Christopher's restaurant open to the public?
Yes, it is, but it's by reservations only.
And we have I guess a compliment here from Sharon Sheriff White. I stayed here last year. It was divine.
I'm sorry, Chris.
No, there was just a compliment coming in from Sharon Sheriff, and the saying that the property was divine.
Thank you.
A request for prices, which we'll send out later on. Again, another question asking for tour operators that you work with.
Tour operators that we work with directly?
Mm-hmm.
Right now, we don't have any specific tour operators besides just our internet, I'm going to call them booking engines.
Okay. All right. Will you host a wedding reception at Hermosa Cove even if no guests are staying with you?
Yes, we do. We do have quite a few venues that are suitable for weddings of up to 100 or as small as 12 people.
Okay. And we're getting quite a few requests for information on booking, so what I'm going to do is just put your website in. And it's hermosacove.com. And which email address should I share?
Let's share Wendy.
Mm-hmm.
It's Wendy W at hermosacove.com.
Okay, so I'll send that to all, so all agents will have that as well. All right, so I am at 2:32, so let's check if there are any more questions for Round Hill, and we'll do back and forth. The same question came in for Round Hill was, where is it? That was the only question. And, you know, it's, from my knowledge, it's about 25 minutes east of Montego Bay. Okay, so that was the last one. 27. Okay. Question for Hermosa again, is the beach a swimmable beach?
What was that, Chris?
Is the beach a swimmable beach?
Absolutely, yes. And we have 2 beach areas. The smaller beach is right off the restaurant, and the larger beach area, which we refer to as the Cove Beach, is right by the Broken Rudder.
Yeah, and the Cove Beach is large, but it has very private areas.
Okay. All right, and are there any clothing optional beach areas?
Any what is that?
Clothing optional.
No.
Okay. All right, and I think that's where the question stops for now. So again, thanks everyone. Thanks Deb. Thanks Michael, Carrie, and Carisha for joining us today on our first webinar in this series.
It was our pleasure.
I think it went very well. We still lots of agents engaged. We will again package the webinars, the questions, and the packages that were presented today and send them out to you by the end of the week. Again, once again, a thank you. Thanks for being here. Thanks to partners for being here. Thanks to agents for being here.
I already have an email.
Okay, lovely.
Which is good.
Yes. And I think we'll end the way that we started with our new video. But before we get to that, if you want to add anything, you have an opportunity to. So I guess Deb first.
No, I just wanted to say that it's been a pleasure, and we're anxious to have anyone stop and check us out, and we take care of your guests and your clients just like you'd want to be taken care of.
Lovely.
Well, thank you everybody for joining in. It was a pleasure presenting to you. As you can see, our website is roundhill.com. You can take a look at it and let me know whatever questions you may have. It will be a pleasure to host you. So please email me and let me know if you have any questions at any time.
All right. Thank you. And again, remember, we're coming from the Jamaica Tourist Board. Our agent site is oneloverewards.com. If you're not familiar, please check it out. Lots of rewards and additional incentives on selling Jamaica. Thanks again for being here.
Have a good day, everybody.
Bye-bye.
I want to I don't struggle to love you by any means, baby. I'm here for you, are you ready to live your dreams, baby? And love you have for me, baby, know you're a queen, lady. Absolute, she knows just what a king needs. That's why she gets what she receives, lady. And the least in this high place, land. Every beautiful melody, the best to me. Oh, I want to treat you right. Oh, I want to treat you right. Baby, oh, I want to treat you right. Oh, I want to treat you right. You're a queen in my arms, love and keep you safe. No care today, no time for games. The things you do for me, the things I do for you. It's not just how you are, there's anything else. Oh, I want to treat you right. Oh, I want to treat you right. Baby, oh, I want to treat you right. Oh, I want to treat you right. When I'm loving you and you love me, so we can be in harmony. There's no like time or a while for eternity. The things you do for me, the things I do for you. It's not just how you are that makes me know. Oh, I want to treat you right. Oh, I want to treat you right. Oh, I want to treat you right. Baby, oh, I want to treat you right.